Have you ever found yourself stuck in your head, overanalyzing every decision, replaying past mistakes, imagining every possible outcome, and doing nothing? You are not alone. Overthinking is one of the biggest enemies of action. But the good news, you can overcome it. Here are 5 simple habits that will help you stop overthinking and start moving forward today. Habit 1. The 5-second rule. Have you ever had a moment where you knew what you needed to do but still didn't do it? You told yourself, I should get up, I should speak up, I should start, but you didn't. That's not laziness, that's hesitation. And hesitation is where overthinking begins. But there is a simple trick to break that loop before it starts. The 5-second rule. Here is how it works. The moment you feel that hesitation, that little voice in your head saying, wait, count down out loud. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And then take action before your brain talks you out of it. It sounds simple because it is, but it works. Why? Because your brain loves comfort. If you give it even a few seconds, it will come up with reasons to delay, to doubt, or to run. But when you count backward, you interrupt that mental pattern. You shift from thought to movement, and that's where change begins. Use it for getting out of bed instead of snoozing, making that uncomfortable call, starting that project you've been avoiding, speaking up in meeting. It's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about starting. Remember, action builds momentum. Momentum builds confidence, and confidence silences doubt. So next time you hesitate, don't wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Your future self is on the other side of that first step. Habit 2. Daily brain dump. Your mind is not a storage unit, it's a thinking machine, not a fitting cabinet. When you keep everything in your head, tasks, worries, doubts, ideas, it creates mental chaos. That chaos fuels overthinking. A simple solution: do a daily brain dump. Every morning or evening, take just 5 minutes to write down everything that's swirling in your mind. No structure, no judgment, no editing, just dump it all on a paper. Your to-do list, what's stressing you, what you are excited about, random thoughts. This is not about perfection, it's about clearing space. Think of it like taking out the mental trash. Once the clutter is out of your head, you will notice more mental clarity, less anxiety, better focus. Remember, a cluttered mind leads to hesitation, a clear mind creates momentum. Give yourself this daily reset. Your mind will thank you, and so will your future self. Habit 3. Time boxing decisions. Overthinking often hides behind this phrase, I just need more time to decide. But here is the truth. More time doesn't always lead to better decisions. It often leads to no decision at all. That's why high performers and confident thinkers use a simple tool called time boxing. Here is how it works. Whenever you need to make a decision, big or small, give yourself a clear time limit. Set a timer. Tell yourself, I have 10 minutes to decide. And when the time is up, I choose. Why does this work? Because decisions love deadlines. Without them, your brain spins in circles. What if this? What if that? You analyze, you doubt, you freeze. But with a deadline, you're forced to focus. Your brain filters out the no's and zeros in on what truly matters. You become decisive, and that builds confidence. Use this for choosing between two ideas, making a purchase, planning your next step, saying yes or no to an opportunity. Remember, perfect decisions don't exist, but timely decisions create momentum. So stop waiting for the right answer to appear. Start trusting yourself and set the clock. 10 minutes, decide, move, grow. Your power is in your ability to choose. Habit 4. Focus on the next small step. Here is one of the biggest reasons we overthink. We try to figure out everything at once. The full plan, the perfect outcome, the entire journey, before we even take the first step. And that's overwhelming. So instead of acting, we freeze. We say, oh, it's too much. I don't know where to start. But here is the truth. You don't need to know the whole path. You just need to know the next small step. Ask yourself, what's one simple thing I can do right now to move forward? Not next week, not tomorrow, now. If you want to start a business, maybe the next step is sending one email. If you're writing a book, maybe it's opening a blank document. If you're building healthy habits, maybe it's just putting on your shoes and walking outside. One small step leads to another, and that's how momentum is born. Overthinking dies when you focus on action. Because every time you act, even in a tiny way, your brain learns, I am capable, I am moving, I am not stuck. So when you feel paralyzed, don't ask, how do I figure everything out? Instead, ask, what's one small move I can make right now? Then do it. That's how mountains are climbed, one step at a time. Habit 5. Say it out loud. Overthinking thrives in silence. It grows in the shadows of your mind, looping the same thoughts over and over again. But here is a powerful thought. When you speak it, you shrink it. Say what's on your mind out loud, to yourself, to a friend, to a mentor, even to a voice note on your phone. It's not about having all the answers, it's about releasing the pressure. Here is why this works. When thoughts stay in your head, they feel bigger than they are. They echo, they multiply, they create fear. But when you verbalize them, something shifts. You bring your thoughts from the emotional space into the logical. You gain clarity. You hear yourself, and suddenly things make more sense. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. What felt scary now feels manageable. Try this when you are stuck in analysis paralysis. You're afraid to start. You're doubting yourself. Say it out loud. I am scared of failing. I don't know where to start. I am overwhelmed. And then respond. But I can still take one small action. Speaking creates space, and space creates solutions. So don't stay silent. Don't let your mind trap you in overthinking. Let it out, say, face it, and then move. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to take one small action daily. Pick one of these habits and try it this week. Tell us in the comments which one you will start with. And if this helped, don't forget to subscribe for more tools to grow your mindset and your life. Your future self is waiting.